Welcome to Meadowbrook Memories podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glaze Prince. My co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. In over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small coeducational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 girls and 400 boys, into a successful sports and scholastic champions, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we will be speaking to persons, both males and females, who are actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and family and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment that created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement that you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Hello, this is Jelly, your Meadowbrook Memories host. Would you like to know how Meadowbrook won 7 trophies in 4 years in the 1980s? Purchase a copy of my book, The Startling Surprise for a Friend, a Relative, or a Student at Meadowbrook. Thank you. Check the link below. So remember, as we listen to these conversations, and I must thank Nadine Moulton for this, memories are made to be told, not buried. Today is Thursday, April 11th, 2024, and welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Memories. Me as usual, Glaze, our Lance, our Prince, our Jelly, and any one of those names will do. Join me as co-host today are 2 very special ladies, and that classic Ray Goodman and Brown song, "You Must Be a Special Lady," comes to mind. Because when I asked both of them if they want to join me as co-host on this short notice, there was no hesitation from either of them to come and help me with this special conversation tonight. Meadowbrook Memories welcome back Helen Francis for the first time as co-host, and you should go back and listen to Helen's Meadowbrook Memories in her own words in episode 98, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button while listening to Helen's conversation. And a link will be in the description page for that conversation. Also joining us tonight is Pauline Hollingsworth Henry, who was on episode 101 along with her husband Harold. And make sure you go back and listen to Pauline and Harold's Meadowbrook Memory in their own words. And of course, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button while you are listening. And a link will also be in the description page for Pauline's episode. Our guest today have a very special meaning to me because it was he who used to carry all those sports teams, cricket, football, netball, track and field, to all of the sports competition when me there Meadowbrook in the 1970s. And I think up to the early 1980s. His brother-in-law, Leighton Bravo Green, I'm going to big him up because I made a connection here for me, was a member of the first Meadowbrook team along with myself, sports team that made it to a semi-final in 1980, which laid the foundation for that great success we talked about in the 1980s, 7 trophies in 4 years. Anybody who played for any sports team for Meadowbrook in the 1970s will have great affection for our guest tonight, because he always treated us with great respect and always had a smile on his face, even when we'll be cussing one another after a cricket or a football match. On our way back to Meadowbrook in that famous Toyota IS minibus. Our guest started Meadowbrook in 1964 as a transplant from our rival down Reynolds Road, and I think his brother started a year later. His mother was well known at Meadowbrook High School and is also in the Meadowbrook community where she ran a famous prep school on Hurlingham Drive, where a whole heap of Meadowbrook people got their start in education, including my niece, Nadia Leng at the time, who was also a Meadowbrook alum. Anyway, without further ado, Meadowbrook Memories welcome a man me only know as Mr. Glaze. but Pauline and Helen know him as Paul. Welcome, Mr.
Paul
Glaze.
Glaze.
Introduce yourself, Mr. Glaze.
Yes, this is Paul here. Glad to see Pauline and Helen. I remember myself and Pauline were in the same class. We're in third form and then we're in
What?
fourth form together. Is that right, Pauline?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I think fifth form went in different grades now, or the same class.
You know, I don't quite remember, Paul. I think we went back to in the same class. I don't quite remember even who was a teacher or who was head of that class. I don't remember. But I think we did third, fourth, and fifth together. Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Thank you, Mr. Glaze. Make Helen and Pauline introduce themselves and then we'll get tonight formally. Helen, reintroduce back yourself for me.
Hello, Paul. It's been a while.
Yes.
It's Helen Francis, graduate 1967.
Okay.
I think the last time I saw you was 1997 at the function. I think your mother was there. The celebration for Reverend Saunders.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice speaking with you after such a long time.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah. So thank you, Helen. And Pauline, reintroduce back yourself.
Oh, this is Pauline Hollingsworth Henry. I'm married to Mr. Famous Errol Henry.
Mhm.
Wow. And Paul, as we said, as we both agreed, we were in third, fourth, and fifth grade together. And what I do remember, Paul, is that your mother had that little bus that used to take us to school when we first started. Your mother's bus took us from wherever was it, Crossroads, Halfway Tree, up to Meadowbrook. That I do remember. And I'm telling you, it's a joy to go that far back and to remember all of those little things that we cherish.
Right.
Being on the bus, just Meadowbrookians, that was great. And we are forever grateful to her for transporting us safely to Meadowbrook.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Pauline.
Hmm.
And as I said, Mr. Glaze, I only know you as Mr. Glaze. So
Mm-hmm.
if all night I call you Mr. Glaze, I don't think you feel not feel no way at that. All right? Because I remember you was a big man for me when I started Meadowbrook in 1974. And I don't know if you listen to any of these conversations, but the first question I have for everybody who come on the conversation, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I choose Meadowbrook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell me,
I
expand
used
on
to
that.
go. I used to go Calabar, but I wasn't doing so well in school. So my mother said, "Well, Meadowbrook is right there. It's walking distance." So we said, let's give Meadowbrook a try, and it was a good try.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, when you started Calabar, Meadowbrook never opened up yet then.
Yes, when I start, hold on. When I start Calabar, Meadowbrook did just open.
Okay,
But I wasn't living. I wasn't at the time. I wasn't living in Meadowbrook. I was living somewhere else.
okay.
I forget. Mm.
Okay, you were living in Meadowbrook at the time. Okay, okay, okay,
No,
okay,
not at the
okay,
time.
okay, okay, okay. So what year you started Meadowbrook?
I think it's either 61 or 62. One of them.
61 or 62. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Who are some of the people you remember when you just started Meadowbrook in 61 or 62?
I remember. Let me see now. I remember. Come on now. Oh, what's it? Canton, Douglas Canton. I remember. I remember David Bonito. David,
Hmm.
and John Wright. I remember John Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
June Campbell. Um, there's a guy named Saunders. I know you know.
Dennis.
Dennis Saunders. Yeah, man. Dennis Saunders. I remember Dennis Saunders and Canton and June Campbell and somebody else. They were all sitting in the front row. And boy, I can tell you, boy, those three guys used to give poor June a hard time. Remember those days? Because that's June used to write some very good composition, and Miss McCourty used to read it before the class, and oh boy.
Them usually motor.
Yeah, man, yeah, because she was very good in English language. And dear to this guy again, oh, Gunter, Bradley Gunter, man. You remember Bradley Gunter?
Of course.
But
Right.
remember those days, man. Yeah.
And you call one I teacher named Mr. Glaze, Miss McCourty.
Miss McCourty.
Names, any other teacher you remember from them time there?
I remember Mr. Reynolds.
And what he taught? What he taught?
What? What Mr. Reynolds used to teach again? Was it
Geography.
Geography? Oh yeah, geography. Right, geography.
Cock up bottom. Right.
And Miss McLennan.
Miss McLennan, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So should hold on, Mr. Glaze. So should name Spanner from them? What do you used to call her them time? The Spanner?
No, we had a nickname, but we wouldn't say it. We wouldn't say it. I don't want to
No,
say
I
that.
repeat it. No.
No.
keep that behind the paid one. Don't have the respect for Miss McLennan. We're not gonna call her nickname. No.
No.
She's a very good Spanish teacher, man.
Yeah, man, excellent
Yes.
Spanish teacher.
Excellent. Yes.
So any other teacher you remember?
Mr. Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Who that? When teach?
He was the headmaster.
He was headmaster. He was headmaster. Yeah, but the other.
That's Mr. Marsh?
No.
Okay.
No, Whitmarsh Night was the first
Headmaster. Okay. Yeah.
Whitmarsh Night, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Chin, remember Mr. Chin?
Yeah, man, I
Yes,
remember
yes.
Mr. Chin. I don't know if Mr. Chin was there from that time.
Yeah, Mr. Chin came from
Titchfield.
He was at Titchfield and he come from Titchfield. And Mr. Chin used to teach geography.
Geography as well, yeah. I didn't realize Mr. Chin did that for so long, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Mr. Chin, Paulina Helen?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
I didn't
They
know.
used to call the boys, the young men used to call him Lloyd.
Okay.
Those that used to go to cricket match and soccer matches with him, they call him Lloyd.
You know, I just said that.
I think he was Lloyd O'Chin.
Yeah, Lloyd O'Chin. I just said that Mikey Gerard did talk about that and I said Mr. Chin instigated or helped them to set up the first cadet corps. At
Yes.
Meadowbrook, yes. Mikey Gerard spoke about that 2 weeks ago, Mr. Glaze, yes. I didn't remember that at all. Mr. Chin did it for so long. So, yeah. So when you came to Meadowbrook and started going to school with Mr. Glaze, what was the campus like there? What was it feel? What was the difference between Meadowbrook and that school down Reddings Road? I'll call them name.
What's that?
What was the difference between the school you left and Meadowbrook? Can you say you transplanted from a school and you come to Meadowbrook? What was the difference like?
Well, you know what? When at Calabar you have Calabar had a big field. When you come to Meadowbrook, everything it was a small place because the track our track you had no space. You had no space. There was a tree that used to run around the tree. Right?
Oh, Mr. Bogle show that tree. The one by the netball court, where turn the netball court after a while, yeah. I know that famous tree. So when you came there, Mr. Glaze, how much building was there?
The main the big hall and the second and third and fourth. No.
The 3-story block.
Yeah, 3-story block, right? That 3-story block was there, right?
And the assembly hall or Rodney Hall, as me call it, yeah.
Rodney Hall, the assembly hall, that big hall that had, right?
Yeah.
I think at that time, Meadowbrook Hall was, I think it was one of the biggest hall, biggest auditorium.
The assembly hall, yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
So what year you moved going to Meadowbrook? I say you never used to live in Meadowbrook before. What year you moved to Meadowbrook, if you remember?
I moved to Meadowbrook 1959.
59, okay. Oh, Meadowbrook started 58, so yeah. When you moved back, Meadowbrook the start already. I got you.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about your mother a little bit, because I didn't realize your mother had great legacy at Meadowbrook until I hear Pauline and Helen spoke about your mother. What was your mother like? Was she a teacher? How she got so intimately involved in Meadowbrook? Was it because you used to go there or what? What was the connection like?
Well, my mother, boy, I tell you, I can't tell you, boy, she's a great lady. Because the thing about it is that from I know her, she has never worked for anybody. She always tried to form a little business.
Mm-hmm.
When she came to Meadowbrook, she said, well, my father alone can't do everything. So she decided to open a prep school.
Mm-hmm.
And the prep school started off with 3 kids.
Mm-hmm. And what year was that from the prep school, Mr. Glaze, if you remember?
Oh, that time, it's a prep school.
Continue.
Remember that thing about me say she started off with 3 kids.
Yeah.
3 kids in the garage. The 3 kids. 3 kids. And then from there she started. And then she got involved with Miss Saunders and I don't know. I can't remember, but I know she was involved with the prep school, the building of the prep school and the building of the church.
Oh, Meadowbrook Prep School. Was she a member of the church then, it looked like?
Yes, the Meadowbrook Church. Church.
Okay, I see the connection. So when she got the bus, Mr. Glaze, because I hear Pauline and Helen talk about your mother having a bus.
But that part, I don't know about that part because I don't know. I that with Pauline said I used to come and pick them up in Crosswood. I boy, that part I can't I don't know about that part. Most likely, I can't. That part I tell the truth I can't.
You don't remember that? Okay.
Yeah, I can't put that together.
Pauline,
Can't put that together.
Yeah, you know how
they must know that.
Yeah, let me ask Pauline. Pauline, you know how that go there, the connection with the bus?
I think Helen more know about it than me, but I don't know how it started. But I know we had that little bus that used to take us from either Crossroads or Harford up to Meadowbrook because the 37 bus wasn't running yet, or whatever that bus was that took us to Meadowbrook wasn't available. Helen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I never traveled on the bus, but I used to see the bus with the kids on there.
I remember June was one of them who took the bus from Harford up. I think Sonia Francis was.
Rosalie Smith.
Yes, a
Did
few. I don't remember. I can't recall names.
Did Frona Subadon travel on it?
I don't remember. I don't remember because Frona was coming from, I think, Pembroke Hall area.
Yeah, if it's like
I don't remember.
If you live near, you probably won't take the bus. It's for the people that live maybe out.
I don't remember if Frona was on it. But I know I took it. I think June was on it. And as you say, Rosalie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sonia Francis, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite can't
Was
recall.
was Errol on it?
Yes, yes.
Errol took it as well. Then. So how big was the bus? How much people the bus carried?
Uh, I mean,
Cam
it
one
was
with 10
not
or
lot.
11.
It was not a lot of
It
people
was a
because
small bus.
we were more or less foundation students,
Yeah, yeah,
students
yeah,
who
yeah, yeah,
started
yeah.
early.
Yeah,
Yes, so
yeah,
it
yeah.
was not a lot.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Mr. Glaze, back to you then, because I just want to find out where you remember about your mother. 'Cause I know the prep school, my niece went to that prep school, early on prep, and I didn't know familiar. That's a good prep school. The mother started there. Um, so when you came to Meadowbrook now, you say I talk about your brother. Your brother didn't join the first year,
No. He was at JC.
and he was young, him younger or older than you.
Younger than me.
Okay, okay, okay. So your mother decided to bring him come to Meadowbrook because Meadowbrook was so good to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 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 okay. Nice, nice. So what was Meadowbrook like when you come there on the campus? What was the camp? I know you're living in the area, but when you start come out of school, what was it like?
Mm-hmm. Well, Meadowbrook, I got involved in the athletics. The athletics. I tried to get involved in the cricket, but they had good cricketers there. They had some good cricketers there. Like I remember this guy Hamil.
Hamilton's.
Hamil.
Ernest
Yeah,
Hamilton.
Henry,
Hamilton.
Yes, Sledgy. Sledgy was the nickname. Yes, yes, yes. I remember him, Mr. Glaze.
Um,
You know him from,
no,
yeah,
I think as Glaister,
yeah, go ahead,
he's
yeah.
referring to Henrik Hamilton, the older brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
really,
well,
yeah?
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Henry.
I didn't know it was two of them, yeah? Henrik older than Hernell, was it the younger one?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't, this is news to me now, Helen. I'm glad you're here for clear help me with them news. I didn't know at all.
Yeah, man. Hamilton was a tall. He was a tall guy, man. He used to bowl pace. He was a pace bowler.
Oh, okay, definitely right about that because the younger one was a batsman.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
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 one of the
yeah, yeah.
batsmen. Yeah,
So you didn't know the younger one at all then, Paul?
yeah.
Or the older one,
And
yes?
I knew I knew the younger one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So talk about that cricket team then now. You talk say you couldn't make the team.
Every time you name them, that's the thing about
You
it.
just him alone, you remember him was a fast bowler.
Yeah. And you had that. No, yes, you had him, and you had this guy. Where the guy name again? No, he was another fast bowler. What name again?
Sylvia.
Silvera. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, he had
Got
got
God.
Silvera,
Mhm.
and then he had his younger brothers that came on later. The twins.
Mm-hmm. Cornell.
Denver. One name what? Denver, no, and the other one.
Cornell, I think.
Cornell, yeah,
Cornell
Cornell and Denver.
and
Yeah,
Denver.
and Denver, Cornell and Denver, right? Silvera, right?
And they play
Mm-hmm.
cricket
And
too.
yeah, yeah. I think uh, one of them was a pace bowler. Even though he was short in stature, he was a very good pace bowler.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I
So
remember this boxer used to play for
Peter.
boxer and the Cantons and Mary.
those two brothers, two cantons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Neil
two
man.
Cantons. Philip and
Eric. Eric.
Douglas.
Douglas, sorry, not
Philip and
Eric.
Douglas
Douglas.
Canton, yeah.
Yeah, I spoke to
Mhm.
Douglas sometime last year. So yeah, 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 yeah. So
And Bonito. And Lati, Errol Lati, he was the wicket keeper.
okay, okay, okay.
Remember Lati was in the same farm with us, Errol Lati?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you didn't know charge for the football team or cricket was your sport.
But I used to play a little cricket too, I used to play a little cricket because one time I was on the team
Okay.
One time I was on the team.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Glaze. From in them days, Meadowbrook used to win in the cricket match?
Yeah, of course. Meadowbrook used to win cricket, cricket match because I remember when one time we go down to Calabar and we beat Calabar. But those days we used to walk, or somebody used to give us a drive.
Go to
Right,
Calabar,
people
yeah, yeah.
give us a drive. The parents used to volunteer, and anywhere we want to go, the parents would come and take us. I remember that.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Glaze, because I don't know. I trying to find out this. Sports Day at Meadowbrook. You remember the first time we had Sports Day at Meadowbrook? Are you
Yeah,
working?
I remember when I was there and I had sports day. I remember I was in the house that one Sanders house. Remember Sanders?
Sanders people might love that. Miss Buckland. Sanders people might come and say them with the most. I'm saying, show me the receipt, and I don't get the receipt yet. I say I want to. Yeah, go ahead.
It was between Sanders and Rodney. Sanders and Rodney.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I am in Rodney, but as I said, Mr. Glaze, I don't know one the most sports day I made. I want to see the receipts. I don't want nobody come tell me say I put them house win or my house win. I want to see the receipts. From my after the receipt, that nobody come back to me and I say, and I even ask the principal and him say him don't know either, but I'm just start there. So yeah. So your brother joined you a year after. What was it like when you used to walk come at school?
Huh?
When you used to walk come school because you just live down the road.
Yeah. You used to walk home school and lunchtime you used to run home and get ready for snack and come back.
Yeah. So just the two and you never have another brother or sisters?
No. Brothers, but then that time they're older than me. My brother and sister, they're older than me.
Oh, older brothers and sister. Okay. Yeah, that's because that is you alone. I never know say other brother. Long after that year, say other brother used to come to the book to another.
That other brother, I think most likely he must have be the one that used to drive the bus that pick up the Meadowbrook students.
The older brother.
Yeah, older brother.
Okay. I'm not aware of that at all. I don't know if Helen or Pauline remember that. Helen or Pauline remember who used to drive the bus. It was Mrs. Glaze used to drive the bus. Helen or Pauline.
No.
No.
Pauline would know.
I don't quite remember who was driving the bus, but it wasn't her. Maybe Rolly would remember. It wasn't her.
And that may I say because it would not be weird and no disrespect, but
it wasn't her. I don't quite remember. I will ask him in a little bit.
Yeah. So
who was
because why I said at that time you had this woman drivers. Was it common for women to drive? Even drive per se, not even bus.
No,
No, you had women conductors, but you didn't have women bus drivers.
Right. No, I know that to say that I just come to mind and I said, but yeah, say your mother was an entrepreneur, but it's like the society never allowed at the time for women to certain things at all.
She owned the buses, but I don't think she
Yeah. So, but what was the campus like, Mr. Glaze, when you come on the campus at Meadowbrook? You didn't visit the campus before you start going to Meadowbrook? Have you ever been on the campus before? No.
No, I used to pass by and looking and notice that it wasn't a big school. I mean, I think when I went to Meadowbrook, I think did we have in 1962? Did we have 200 students overall? Or
that we're not so sure about that. We get different numbers from different people. Mr. Bogus say one number, other people say different number. But without the receipts, We just have to go off for people memory.
I don't remember. To be honest with you, I don't remember.
No, the only way I'm going to start about that, we have to go back to the records and see what classroom was there. And I don't know if Meadowbrook can reconstruct that. They don't have those records. I don't know.
Lance.
Yeah, go ahead, Helen. Yeah.
There are 3 pictures, Waterhouse, Saunders, and Rothney, that can be found.
Yeah.
And 33 kids. I think Saunders probably had 28 in the picture. Rothney and Ward had 33 each. Garshow's picture is missing. Now, 4 times 33.
Yeah, that's less than 150, Helen. Yes.
Okay. And then after that, each year, there would be an addition of between 50 and 60. So you can sort of estimate from that.
No, that's the best thing we have so far, Helen. And what year was that?
That was 1961. The year I started.
No, that sound about right, Helen. That sound about right. Yes. If you have the 3 houses and you say each house have about 30 students in the house.
Houses.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that I would take that receipt, Helen. I will start use that as a receipt. So I see the 3 picture of them and I went to I can count. And I 30.
Yeah, you count it and you will see.
7 was pictures, Helen, if you have them, I can post it for this podcast. Yes.
Okay.
I was talking about 1961 and the 3 houses. But
1961.
And that would have been, the point with that is that would have been the entire school.
Yes. Between the 4 pictures. One picture.
Yeah. Because everybody at school at the time would be participating in the sports there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So by that time, did the 3-story block finish, Helen? Was the 3-story block finished building?
Yes, it was finished, but maybe the carpentry needed to be completed.
It was occupied then. Nobody was in the class.
No, not when we went there in January.
In 61. Okay. So Mr. Glaze, when you walk past Meadowbrook and you have people over there, you never want to go stop and look at the girl then.
Not really, no. Not really.
No, because your wife been here, then I don't want you shy if you answer the question if your wife has listened to the conversation. Talk the truth, man. The Meadowbrook girl that look sweet from them time, man. What's wrong with you, Mr. Glaze? What's wrong with you?
No, they're all right. They're all right.
It's not just all right. I want to.
No, because just go there and just blend yourself in. That's all.
Yeah. So, tell me some of the fun memories you have at Meadowbrook, apart from, I know you say you used to play the cricket and you never played the football at that. I'm coming up to you because you might have better memories at the time when you used to take the sunlight and the cricket team them and the football team them in the early 70s when you started.
All I know at Meadowbrook, we used to play cricket and a team would come to Meadowbrook and play against Meadowbrook.
And then
I remember.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I remember the tea time. I remember when we went to have tea. Went to have tea, man, and the girls used to serve us. Boy, it was so nice, man. So nice. Looking forward that them when they say they have tea time, we go in, man, and you get your biscuit and your chocolate tea, and it was good. I remember those and the girls were very good, man. They came out and they served us with elegance, man.
You hear him talk about it, Helen and Pauline? You hear him? You know what the wife hear me now? They must have tea and serve him. Yes, all right, Paul. It's all right.
Stop trying to get the man in a trouble.
No.
Because no, why I saying that now? When I used to come to Meadowbrook, I never have a special treatment there. I enjoy the tea time because I get some. Because that's what I used to love play, especially cricket, you know. Because at lunchtime we used to call it our tea time. I get some free food.
Tea time.
Yeah, man, you get your sandwich and we never get no tea. We get like a wash our thing. I mean, I wasn't a tea man at all, so yeah. But me never have no girl that serve Mr. Glaze, so you did lucky.
Yes, you had the girl. Yeah, the girl used to serve us. I remember. Lysmore. I remember Lysmore was one of the girls that used to serve us.
Mm-hmm. And she used to live in Meadowbrook too?
Yes, Lysmore used to live in Meadowbrook.
Mm-hmm.
More is the last name. Okay.
And she had two brothers. She had two brothers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know their name? You remember their name, Mr. Glaze?
One was Colin Moore.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was oh God.
Basil Moore.
Basil.
Yeah?
Basil.
Basil Moore.
Yeah, Basil Moore. Yeah, Basil Moore. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So, Bottomfield, Mr. Glaze. You remember when Meadowbrook started use Bottomfield? As we call it.
When Bottomfield started, that time I left Meadowbrook.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
After you leave?
Mm-hmm.
I never realized that.
Meadowbrook in 64. Yeah, 64.
Okay. Okay, I came in a third farm.
Yeah, left 64.
Okay, you come there. Okay, I got you. So by the time Bottomfield starts, you're out of Meadowbrook. I didn't realize that. So sports day is to keep up a top field. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Post over the top field. Yeah.
So we didn't have enough space to run 100 meter and 400 meter and all them way there.
Yeah, we had space to run the 100 meters because it was straight down.
From Springboard Avenue down to the prep school.
No, running the 100 used to start from the
road that run against the school, man, Springboard Avenue. I saw it name, I think. When Mr. Top House was, or the bedmaster house.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We have that right.
The 100 used to start from the big auditorium and go straight down like running towards the headmaster house.
Oh, okay, I got you. That run from down at the bottom with a card up towards the top. So I go run up the hill, then it look like from down.
No, down. You run down.
Oh yeah.
We should run from the
auditorium
from
down.
the big auditorium. The big auditorium.
Yeah, man. I visualize
that side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And run it down. It was like a little grade down.
Yeah. The people who are listening now, the younger people, because it take me a stretch to visualize. Because when I went to Meadowbrook, the 3-story block that finished built, and there's construction that just start for the new building where the staff room is now, will take up everything. The court was there. But we are saying none of that was there at all, as Mr. Bogo talked about in a film conversation. Everything was just dirt and grass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it was just one tree, and I'd make like feel like have only a mango tree on the school compound.
No, just the
one big tree.
The one tree.
Yeah. So you say you used to go home for go eat lunch. What happened? You never like the canteen food or what?
I can't. Well, I know. Sometimes we used to go home, and sometimes I used to get the food. I used to they had a machine where you can get your soda and something else.
Oh, the soda machine.
Yeah. Soda machine there.
The dispensing machine, what them call it? That's a soda machine at name. Oh, yeah. So you remember Mr. Senior, Mr. Glaze?
Yeah, man, Mr. Senior, and they had Mr. Senior and the other guy named Mr. Oh God.
Oh, the banner Bottomfield attack?
No. One of them used to live on the compound. Yeah.
No, Mr. Senior used to live on the compound. There's somebody else?
Yeah.
Yes, there was it Mr. Anderson or some such name?
I think I tried to remember the name.
I can't
But
remember the name. I
but
know
the,
Mr. Senior
so
lived. What was
I
the other guy's
So
name?
where the other person used to live? Because I just Mr. Senior house, me know. Tell me about that then. Not tell me something me never know. Where the,
I don't. Oh, I'm not trying.
you remember where the other person
This
used to
I
live,
this
remember.
Helen?
man, this man was before Mr. Senior.
Oh, Mr.
Yes,
Senior.
right,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
got you. I got you. I got you,
Yes,
Helen. So,
right.
so
That's right.
Mr.
That's
Senior,
right.
Mr. Senior came afterwards then, Helen.
Yes, yes.
Yes, he came
That's
after.
right.
And there
Mm-hmm.
was a gentleman with his family. I know he
Right.
had a wife. I don't remember if he had kids. That was to the back. It was
By the church. I know the house.
parallel with the art room.
Yeah, man, I know exactly what you're talking, Helen. I know the house. Mr. Senior
Yes,
used to live in the house. I didn't know there was somebody else before Mr. Senior, but that,
yes,
that, that,
there was.
yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. And what was his name?
That's
I can't remember if it was Anderson or
I
I
remember. I
can't
remember the
remember.
guy. I remember the guy. I remember the guy because he was also he was also a elder in the church.
Okay, and was a churchman in Elder, the Meadowbrook United Church, the Presbyterian Church. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got.
That time the church used to keep in the auditorium, you know.
Oh, I mean the assembly hall.
Yeah, assembly hall. Yeah.
Okay, the church never
So the
built
church,
yet.
no,
Oh,
church used to keep
when you
there.
go here, so hold on. When you go there, then neither the church nor the prep school was built.
No, no.
Oh, so it was just a big lot all the way from Springborn Avenue all the way up to Flemington Drive, that you call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flemington. Yeah, and the church is church and prep school is
Yeah, where the
Flemington
bus,
Drive.
where the 37 bus
No,
from.
not Flemington Drive.
Flemington Drive. All of that
No,
was, it was not
Flemington,
Flemington Drive.
Flemington Drive. Yeah, Flemington Drive. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Flemington
It's
Drive. Yeah.
Flemington Drive. I know Flemington Drive got down south from the school. I didn't know if it got way up. But you may be right. But we know the road we attack. We know the road we attack. I didn't realize. So that was just one big lot. It looked like a big lot, but it looked small, when you put building on it. I know the lot you attack. I know the lot you attack. I know the big piece of place.
Lance, excuse me, did you get the name of the guy who worked with Mr. Senior?
No.
Mr. Hilton.
Mr.
Yeah,
Hilton, right?
that's it.
Mr.
Hold
Hilton.
on.
Ah,
That's right.
Mr. Hilton.
Mr. Hilton.
so
Why?
he worked with Mr. Senior, Pauline, or he was before Mr. Senior?
No,
He was
when we went there, Mr. Senior was there living in that house not too far from
Court,
the
right. We
tennis
know the house,
courts
yeah.
that they built.
What's the second in
Mm.
command of Mr. Hilton?
Mr. Hilton, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that at
It
all.
was Mr. Hilton who lived in the home first.
Oh, all right. Yeah, see? Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, and
And
Mr. Senior was.
oh, so I didn't know Mr. Hilton at all. That is news to me. I did not know even somebody existed before.
Duke Senior.
Duke, man. That was his nickname. That was his right name.
Duke Senior.
That was his right name, Mr. Glades? Duke?
I think, dude, I think some what do you call it, some book that we're doing is poetry. Some
Yeah, maybe that's some like some Shakespeare thing. Cause the man has a Duke
there's some
and him.
yeah.
And him get a nickname there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy named Senior.
Duke. No, man, his son and I were good friends, man. Baba, you remember him, son? Who used to come here about Mr. Glades?
No.
Baba, yeah, you probably not remember him. A younger, him start Meadowbrook about a year before me, so you're not gonna necessarily remember him. Him companion program I already, so yeah. Very good footballer and cricketer. But a good all-round athlete. He play every sport at Meadowbrook. Every sport at Meadowbrook. So who was your favorite teacher while you at school, Mr. Glades?
Tell you the truth, look like coach,
Oh yeah, why?
Well, she took a lot of interest in me, man, because she knows well, boy, I wasn't doing so well, and she try her best to to try our best to make me feel.
And what Miss McCourt taught, Mr. Glaze?
Eh?
What did she teach?
English language.
Okay. You know if she had children?
No, I don't know. I don't know if Pauline would know if she had.
Pauline or Helen?
She got married while she was at school, no, Helen? And I think
Yes.
after she left school, she had a child because Castora Thomas was her nurse at the hospital, you see. So I think after she left, she had.
And
She
Castora used to go
had a
Meadowbrook?
she had a few miscarriages.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And Castora used to go Meadowbrook to Pauline?
Yes,
Okay, I got
Castor,
you. No, the reason why I asked, when I started Meadowbrook, there were two McCourties at Meadowbrook at the time, Milton and, jeez.
Oh.
The younger one named, I kill me, I forget, I think I Paul, I don't he died recently though, yeah. Milton McCourt was the older one, but I don't remember the younger. Either Paul or Courtney. The people in my ear were cussing me and I said, Jelly, I don't remember the man name. My man was good friend, but yeah. Go ahead, Pauline, sorry.
I don't know if that's linked to her at all.
No, right, no, but fine. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
As Helen said, she had a few miscarriages.
Yeah, but you are not the first one to talk about her, Mr. Glaze. A lot of people come and talk about let me ask a question. The same. Mr. Glaze, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, two minutes your face, but that no matter because you say I've been worried about the video at all. Yeah, so when you started Meadowbrook now, you talk about Miss McCourty, right? And you went to what was the difference like between Meadowbrook and Calabar?
Well, Calabar is a big school, right? It's a big school. And Meadowbrook was a small school, so the teachers had more time to react with the
students. Yeah.
They had more time.
And everybody. How much people was in the classroom when you started, Mr. Glaze?
When I did, it was 30 now. It was 30 in the class. 30.
Oh, the classroom and big same, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was 30. Yeah, that's around 30. Yeah.
And when your brother started now, the year afterwards, right?
When my brother started that time, I had left Meadowbrook.
Oh, your brother much younger than you, then, Mr. Glaze?
Yes, it was like 5 years younger.
Oh, I'm much younger than you. I didn't realize that. I thought you and him was at Meadowbrook at the same time.
No.
Okay. So Helen and Pauline, you just know Paul, you didn't know Peter.
Yes, I knew Peter.
Oh, I forget you were younger than Paul anyway, but yeah. Yeah, so talk about Peter a little bit then at school. So you had known both of them while at school?
Yes. Peter started while I was still at Meadowbrook.
Okay. And he was a little younger than you then, Helen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Okay, I got you. And Paul was a little older than you. I didn't realize that Peter was a little younger than you. Came from JSC. Yeah. So either Pauline or Helen, you don't have any question for Paul?
I just because you left Calabar, you say you weren't doing so well. Meadowbrook was the magic. I think it changed your grades and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I can relate because the teachers were more, especially Miss McCourtney, was more personable. She was one who would, take an interest in someone, especially if you weren't doing well. She sort of encouraged you. So I just wanted to know if that was a factor that made your grades better than when you were at Calabar.
Yes.
Helen, you have any question for Paul?
No, I'm listening.
All right, so Paul, let me ask you something. A little corrected me now. What year you started carrying the football team, the Morning Cup team and the Sunlight team by the cricket and football match? You remember? When you start driving the bus? Because some me know you, That's how I know you, Mr. Glaze. I come on Meadowbrook 74 and
I think around 70, either 74 and 75. I think that 74, 75.
Same year I started then. Yeah. So how you felt I drive, I go back to your old school and I drive, carry the kids tell me how you feel after that when you started that. Are you things there?
Feel good, man. Feel good. So I carry with my team, man.
Yeah.
Ball team, netball team.
Yeah, man.
Cricket team.
Yeah.
Morning Cup team.
All of the team, man. I remember that. Mr. Glaze. Trust me. All right. I used to love, at least, me always want to try to get on the bus, although I never met the team, no team at all, because it was an easy walk from Meadowbrook instead of from Crossroads for go Pembroke. So me get a ride, come up a rail zone, I come off a Purity and walk go down. So yeah. I remember them riding Mr. Glaze. I remember them riding them. I remember those rides. So you weren't, you talk about Mr. Chin, you weren't part of the cadet corps, you never joined cadet?
No. No. I think Mr.
Okay.
I know Mr. Chin. Sometimes when Mr. Chin have class, sometimes Mr. Chin class, boy. I don't know, Mr. Chin. I think Mr. Chin was like more in politics or something. He used to have something, man. Something, Mr. Chin.
So Mr. Bogle wasn't there when you were there, Mr. Glaze?
Yeah, Mr. Bogle was there, I was there, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what was Mr. Bogle like as a principal?
I know that he was strict, but he was all right. He was very good, and I mean, and when he came from Monroe, yeah, Mr. Bogle, he was all right. Because I think Mr. Bogle used to teach us
history.
Pauline.
I don't remember,
History, Pauline. Remember?
Well, history? Okay, history.
Yeah. Mikey tried to tell me that. I him why him love history. Mr. Bogle taught him history. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I can't remember when they say that the girls supposed to call the boys them by them surname or something. I don't know how this. You remember this Pauline that used to tell us that you want the boys to call the girls not by their first name but by their surname. Was it like something like that?
You remember, Helen? I don't remember.
It sounds like Mr. Whitmarsh night because in England they used to call the boys by their surname, not their first name, not their Christian name. So that sounds more like Mr. Whitmarsh night.
Oh, so,
but Paul could be correct.
So like
because Mr. Bogle and Mr. Whitmarsh Knight were both at Monroe together. One was first master and the other was second master.
You know that you said that, I always wonder, because when I started Meadowbrook, and you're a primary school, I'm not call you by your first name or your nickname, Lance. But when I went to Meadowbrook now, everybody I call you by your last name, Prince. So you're saying that's where that tradition came from? And what do we not call the girls? By the first name? How they would address the girls? That's what I'm asking.
I think by the first name.
Okay. I just didn't realize where that tradition came from at all. I didn't realize where that tradition came from at all.
So. We used to call the boys like Royal, Henry,
the last name,
Hamilton.
Right?
Yes, yeah. Hamilton.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Canton.
Canton. Jubilee
Mm-hmm.
6. Remember
Yes.
Jubilee?
Yeah, of course, Diviset.
Oh,
Um, did you, well, I'm not asking the questions here,
No,
but
man, I mean, Pauline. Any question you want? That's why we're having a conversation. Ask the question. Go ahead.
did you know Eddie Barkley, Paul?
yes. Yeah, in
Yeah,
the Barclay.
Barkley. We used to
John
call
George.
him Barkley. We never called him Eddie. Barkley was
Barclay. John George.
yes.
I think Barclay got married to
The dog.
you know? No. What I mean now? What I mean
No, man,
now?
we're here, man. We're here still.
Okay. Yeah, Barclay married to she was in our class too. Grace Darby. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Barclays, that's something like that. It's not the bank. The one who own the bank. Barclays Bank. I name that.
No, that's Eddie
No,
Barclay.
he got married to Grace Darby.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Grace Darby is who? That see, it's
She was a Meadowbrookian.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a common thing in a Meadowbrook, Mr. Glades. So you never
Was not.
you never find a Meadowbrook girl, Mr. Glades?
No, but I didn't know I didn't know say Pauline and Henry was such great friends. I never even know that.
Them keep
You know, it was an undercover.
they keep it behind the paid wall, Paul. They keep it behind the paid wall from one.
when I hear say Pauline get Earl Henry married, then I hear say name Bucks are married to Cheryl McCullough. I said, wow.
And Barkley married to Grace Darby.
Yes, Darby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great tradition in Meadowbrook. My sister, one of my sisters, the one who went to Meadowbrook, and my brother, both married to Meadowbrook people. So that's a great tradition in Meadowbrook. That is.
The young men were gentlemen.
Yeah.
They weren't pushy and rowdy.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Glade. What was it like? I go to like assembly. What was assembly like when you got Meadowbrook in the early days? Like you go into assembly. That's what we call it, or devotion. I don't know what them call it.
Anything you want to call it devotion, them. You used to line up, man. We used to have to line up, and then we had this this head boy. When him again
Ken.
Ken the cry, man. Oh Lord, take the cry, man. He was something,
He was
man.
the first head boy.
Man. Yeah, man. that head boy. Hey, that head boy don't play no.
What I mean? What him do? That you say not play. What am I do?
Let me tell you something with Kent LaCroix. You would fear him more than how you fear one of the teachers. That's why he was so strict.
Wow.
He makes certain say, yeah, he might check and make certain when you come in and you go into assembly, you look at your socks. Because those days everybody had to wear a green socks.
Oh really?
Look at your socks. Check everything. Check your epaulets. And the girls, the same thing. The girls had to wear the green socks, right?
So hold on. Let me look one of the socks. A short pants now wear?
No, we should wear long pants.
Oh,
But it says put up your pants and find the socks and make sure say a green socks you have on.
oh, that's strict with the dress code. I got you. Where say fearing more than the principal?
Than the teacher, yeah. Yeah.
So who was head girl at the time? When the time was head boy a couple who was head girl? You remember Pauline or Helen who was head girl at the time with Ken?
I think it's Denton, or was it what was her first name again? Denton or
Joan.
Joan
Joan,
Denton,
but
yes.
she was head girl with Patrick O'Connor.
Oh, so who was head girl before? Was it Spencer?
There was Joan Johnson.
Joan Johnson. Mm-hmm. I think it was Joan, the first head girl. Boy, I can't remember. I think it was Joan Johnson was
Somebody
the
put up a
first.
list the
I
other day,
think in 61 it was Joan Denton.
Oh, but before Joan, it was
Could have been Joan Johnson.
mm-hmm.
so
There's a little.
yeah, go ahead, Helen.
I don't
Sorry.
know.
Go ahead, Helen. I sorry, I interrupted you.
And after that, at some point, there was Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, Sherry Miller. Yeah, I remember Sherry Miller. Yeah, I remember.
So how they used to pick head girl and head boy at the time? Because it's long after I leave school, you know. When it first came to when Valerie used to came and talk about that. She had to run and campaign for head girl at Immaculate. How them used to pick head girl and head boy at the time? Was the school staff do it or it done in those early days?
You know, I don't know. I don't, Ellen, you know, I don't know how they used to pick head boy.
The faculty and staff made that
Yeah,
decision, I think.
that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
the
But you
staff.
have to be a prefect. You have to be a prefect first or something.
Probably. Yeah.
Possible, yeah. That was my impression to even on my day, said that the faculty and the staff decided who were my head girl and head boy. I mean, maybe that changed after a while and maybe other schools did it differently. I went very too much had to campaign like it was an election. Say, wow. At the
But
market, yeah, go ahead,
I
Paul.
know for about 2 years straight now.
Who that?
Enterprise. He was head boy for around like 3 years.
Oh, yeah?
No, you know, I don't remember.
Yeah, Enterprise because when I left Meadowbrook, Enterprise was still head boy.
I didn't even know. Say, it could have been, well, yeah. I thought head boy. I don't know, Pauline. I met Kent Lacroix way long afterwards, Paul, Mr. Glaze. When we won Sunlight in 1982, I needed a jacket. And the picture I seen in the book I'm right with I had just Kent blue blazer borrow. Somebody introduced me to him. That time I was in charge of the tourist board and I went down to his office, borrowed the blazer because I the only blazer could have fit me at the time. And that's what I used for the function. And I never forget that. At that. That's why I know of him. That's him used to come Meadowbrook. And I didn't realize he was head boy and all that sort of thing. So yeah. I didn't realize that. So I hear you. So Mr. Glaze, you started Meadowbrook in at 61, you say. What your best memory of Meadowbrook? No, before we go to that, let me ask you about the time now. When you used to carry up play cricket and football match and the netball team. Any match particularly stand out to you where you remember where I play?
Oh boy.
Or in the football or cricket match. If you don't remember, I don't know, man. But any match or any player. Not for a match. Any player where you remember, Serati, you remember that player used to get trouble or whatever. Anything stand out to you in them time when you used to carry the team then? Up on all of them matches.
Right. The one that stand out is the one when we reach the finals. People play KC.
Or the semi-final that man. The one we talk about it proper, yeah.
KC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Huh?
Yeah, win the task. Meadowbrook win the task. And Mr. Here make the bad decision and try to back.
and put me for a bad.
Yes. And then my brother-in-law, Bravo.
Yeah, man, you the innings. Yeah, man, talk about it tonight week after, yeah.
Innings. And the same don't know what getting in head.
And I him one exactly. The whole team. Now, hold on now. Me and him talk about it, but finish up his story. Sorry, Mr. Glaze. Go ahead.
And when the guy come down and the ball was kind of wide.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Bravo swing at that ball and get an edge.
Yeah,
and got caught.
Yeah. And this thing, me and him talk about it, Mr. Glaze. Because I call him and tell him I get him for command. And me and him talk about a reminisce I go down that. And he must say, boy, Jelly, you know, said, all I would have done. Same thing him say. We should make Casey bad first.
Yes, yeah.
But that was the tradition. That's how Mr. Here they do it. We insert, you know. I think we're just nervous here, Mr. Glade, because at the first time I reached the far end of the competition, I was nervous.
Yeah.
We were very
Because
nervous.
we know say if Casey the bat first, when him
Oh,
or
cracking.
pace will
Cracking, Glenn. Yeah.
cracking with a mouth lick down somebody.
Cracking that down with a couple of man. Cracking is good. Yes, Glenn. And you
Yeah,
live on your road to Mr. Glade.
yeah, cracking is the top of hurling now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I never really remember that match. I remember I played in another match, but all I was nervous. All I was
And
nervous.
then another match when we go play Tivoli.
Which part? The one at Tivoli?
They're not Tivoli.
Talk about that.
Because one of the guys then that used to play for Tivoli, for that year he came and played for Meadowbrook. Forget his name though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me know you talk, man. Adolphus, Lawrence, you talk, man. Yeah.
Lawrence.
Him just call me on the phone and say, I'm going to live long. I will call him back. I want to pump out. Yeah. He used to play for Tivoli.
Yeah, I remember when I think the same brother, but he get brother caught. But it's some thief in business. Because brother never touch the ball, but if I don't know what them do it though.
Yeah, no, when you play in Tivoli, Mr. Glaze.
You can't win. You can't win. But the only good thing again at Tivoli when you guys go down and go play.
The food nice.
Even though I was the bus driver, I was well taken care of, man. When tea time come,
yeah, man. Yes.
the Tivoli girls used to come around and serve us. Yeah.
You never forget that at time, Mr. Glaze. All the girls that come serve you. Nice.
Yeah. Tivoli girls, man.
No, man, I remember the match in Tivoli. I don't know, guard that me call it, Mr. Glaze. So, yeah, we couldn't win a match only so at all, man.
No.
No match at all, man. And Tivoli was not easy. If we beat Tivoli, man, we know it's already, man. Yeah. Beat Tivoli again. We are a competitive school, man. Very competitive. And then them have the head now. I don't umpire them afraid of them too.
Yes, okay, yeah.
Umpire them afraid of them too, Mr. Glade. So yeah. So let me ask you something, Mr. Glade. When did you have Meadowbrook? You ever get caning yet?
No. And when the caning guy, the man that used to do the caning was a man called Mr. Millet, no? He was one of the first sports master. You remember that, Pauline?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Millet and his wife was she was the sports mistress too.
He was a good sports master. I liked him.
Oh, Mr. Millet?
Yeah.
Mr. Millet, yes.
Okay. So where was the sports department at the time? The assembly, near the assembly hall?
We never have no.
We never have no sports department.
Go ahead, Mr. Glaze. I don't remember.
Don't Mr. Millet had a house. I don't remember if Mr. Millet had a house on the compound. Or it was headmaster's house.
Maybe I just headmaster's house, Mr. Senior house and the caretaker house. Those are the only two houses we know about Mr. Glade.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other house at all. So yeah. So at the time you started with about Mr. Glade, a lot of expatriate teachers were there.
No, I wouldn't say so. Okay. But there was no Mr. Millet. Oh, he was a British. He was British, no? I think so. He was British. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I got you. Meadowbrook sound like it. So let me ask you this though, because hold on. I just remember the question now, Mr. Glade. Can you say you never get killed at all? Why? You never get no trouble or what?
No, we never get no caning.
Or your mother want them say you can't get no caning?
No. Me no. Well, if you don't deserve caning, then I'll go cane you. If you don't deserve caning. But
no.
Helen, I don't remember children getting caned. I don't remember.
It's 1 or 2 times. Was it one? So,
Never, never remember anybody getting caned.
I mean, Helen, I want to say, nobody never get killed enough only time. I saw the be properly a Meadowbrook.
Helen,
The boys, some boys
I
would get
think,
caned.
yeah, I think
but
I remember.
but
Yeah,
John Wright. I remember John Wright got caned in one time. Remember John Wright? Remember Big John Wright?
yes,
yeah.
Boy.
I don't remember the caning part. I'm sorry.
No, girls wouldn't know about that, Pauline. Girls, I was shocked when a girl came on this podcast and said she got. I never know girls got killed.
Me either.
One girl
The
came and
No.
said,
guys,
"Yeah, go ahead, Pauline. You were saying something."
the guys might have gotten caning 1 and 2, and it wasn't a popular thing. It
Mm-mm.
wasn't a popular thing that happened. Every day somebody get caned. It was very far and in between. You
Some
know, yeah.
some people hear this podcast and tell the Pauline, I know I'm not Meadowbrook after she leave.
You see me no want to no no and it no and I not so it go.
No, but I can't say it because I know.
So me say,
I know a couple of people
let
have
them
been
say
at.
me no know.
Well, I know.
I you,
No, hold on. One time he get killed in a party, so I'm not talking for myself, you know. But I know a couple
yeah.
of people, it's like, I tell you, boy, I know jelly. It's like when they rent a room and I'm at the top of it, it's like,
Also, me never know to them get caned in at all. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon year somebody
Yes,
get
me
caned,
too.
but it wasn't a popular
no,
thing.
no,
Helen,
it was a different time. It's a different time, Paul.
yes,
I
sir,
remember.
different time.
The students were much better behaved and, well, you know, it was, you remember, you know, when in the start, Meadowbrook, you know, Meadowbrook, Jamaica never gained independence, you know, so the colonial era still in a way, you know. You see what I'm saying? We never
I
start,
guess so.
you never, no,
But
no, we never
but
start.
Helen, you remember it wasn't a popular thing?
I wouldn't say it was popular, but you have to remember too that it took place in the headmaster's office. So you're
Yes,
not going to be aware of it.
yeah.
No, Helen, no, lad, you know,
You know, I think you know what I think it was. The guys were ashamed or didn't want everybody
Yes,
know they
yes.
get
no,
caned.
they would
You know?
be. What, I will tell you why I laugh. A guy came on this program and he got killed. It was a big thing when the boys got killed, you know, because I'm friends with them, I know, for laugh after him. Because and
It
if,
wasn't popular.
and if him come out with tears in my eye, it's more laughing I'm out in that. So I go on like him tough. And sometimes the boys them are weird more than if they know them I get caning. Because sometimes them know say like the night before, you know, yo, they have to come to the top office afterwards, Mr. Glaze. And them I wear like 2 or 3 shots for trying.
What was it? What was the infraction? Why you get caned?
And they probably put an exercise book also.
All of that. Well, let me tell you why I got killed in Pauline.
Yes.
Only for a
Yeah.
different reason. It's like I got killed and one day I come from Bottomfield, right? And I want him use it. We couldn't run, but we could run off my mouth, right? And me that mock everybody, including teacher. I had this English teacher, right? And she talk funny and certain. I'm used to just a laugh after her and a mock. I should she report me to the Satan. She report me to Mr. Tab, and Mr. Tab, Mr. Prince. See him in my. So it's very woolly pelling. It's like it's very well. I can't speak for nobody else. I just know why I got killed in another. I don't want to talk nobody else's story because here's the me I go by. I only can talk for myself. But sometimes you get killed for fighting. If the more expel you or suspend you get a killing. Sometimes you disrupt the. And next thing, Mr. Talking to the walk. I don't know if one of you used to go through this. When I just started Meadowbrook, you know, the teacher, if you disrupt the class, which I used to do only with my mouth, right? Well, the teacher is put you outside in the hallway, right? And when Mr. Tab walk the hallway and see if anybody outside, He's not asking a question.
You're getting it.
He's not asking a question. He said, see me in my office. See my office. I never have about 6 or 7 kids. I don't know the kids at all either then. Mr. Glaze, you know?
No.
No.
Nah, man. I
No.
don't know a great tradition of Meadowbrook, man. Mr. Talk about 6 or 7 kids, man, and then when you come in, him have them and him bend them up, For like, to see which one I'm going to use.
So how much strokes again? How much strokes?
I don't remember, Mr. Glaze. Maybe about 3 or 4, but...
But Lance, did you get time to pad up?
No, I'm never getting the time for put up because it catch me off guard. That one is like...
Because on your bare pants, that must be painful.
That was painful, Pauline. I remember feeling it. I know I sit home and I remember it. Yes, it was painful. Yeah. No, man, I never get a chance to put up at all. One and only time I get killed, man, because that was my weapon. I couldn't run or fight, but my mouth did keep me away from a whole heap of trouble, but it did get me in trouble too. So.
Okay.
So Mr. Glaze, let me ask you another question. Because how long you stay at Meadowbrook? How long you stay? How much years you spent at Meadowbrook?
I would say about 2 years.
Oh, 2 years you stay at Meadowbrook. Okay.
Yeah.
So what your best memory of Meadowbrook? I know about that time about the girl in my carry tea for you. Because we hear that already. And your wife will hear the podcast when it come out, so don't worry. So I went my brother said to his sister that she can't hear it. What your best memory of Meadowbrook, Mr. Glaze?
Well, yeah, so much good time I made about Meadowbrook.
Don't tell me them, man. Tell me all of them, man. Tell me them. Let me hear them.
Why you put me in a spot, I know, because put me in a spot, man.
But the first one come to your mind. Tell me the first one come to your mind. I make it flow.
Wow. Alright. Hard man, my memory gone.
Your memory gone. Okay. All right. Let me ask you a question then. Because we talk about your mother, Wally, and your mother well revered in a Meadowbrook in the early days. It's when Pauline and Helen come on and Errol come on and talk about Mrs. Glaze. What year did your mother die, Mr. Glaze?
My mother died, was it 2000, either 2005 or 2006.
Okay. No, it's lived for a good while then. So she was still living in Meadowbrook at the time, Mr. Glaze?
No, she was living in New York.
Oh, she migrated. Okay.
And then when she died, she died in Jamaica.
Oh, she went home and okay, nice. Yeah. So the school. So what year did the school close down? I don't think the school. Up until what time? I'm ask question different. Up until what year the school stayed open, Mr. Glaze?
The school stayed open. Oh Lord. Yeah, 90s. I think the school stayed open in the 90s. I remember in the 90s because
Long afterwards.
Because,
She just couldn't manage it no more.
No, because I wasn't there. Because I used to help her with the help her with the transport.
Yeah.
Carry.
Yeah, that's what I remember. There's a spot on a package with like them come at the school, they pick them up at the house and drop them off at the school.
Right, and carry them over. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's smart. Your mother was a real entrepreneur. Trust me. Well visionary to have them think that organized and I think about it in another way there. So yeah. No, my niece, that's why I used to go to school. I used to drop her off around the school. She used to live on Hialeah Drive.
Hialeah Drive, yeah.
The one parallel to Hurlingham Drive. And I used to have as a matter of fact, I used to have an aunt live on Hurlingham Drive too, Mr. Glaze.
What's that?
I used to have an aunt live on Hurlingham Drive.
Okay.
Her name was Ferran, I think. Yeah, not think. Her name was Ferran. Angie musical, but that's years ago. Angie, she never had no children or not, but I remember that because my father used to come up there, come look for her. And him have a cousin live up the house on Highlier Drive. So yeah. No, that was. So let me ask a question, Mr. Glaze. Were you aware that? Let me ask this question, because you remember the match in 1980 when Meadowbrook won the first Sunlight Cup in 1982. Were you aware of that winning?
What's that?
When Meadowbrook started winning in the 1980s, them Weaver competition. Were you aware that we started winning when Weaver trophy then?
No, because that time I was up here.
Oh, they are foreign.
Yeah.
Okay. They say that's the problem now. So did you know that then? By now, you know it now because do you know that a Weaver trophy in the 1980s?
Let me know it now.
All right. So tell the world now why you know it now. Because we want to know. Because I don't want if when we start out if it work, why you know it?
Why I know it?
Yeah, how come you know it you know?
Because of this program.
All right.
These
Them program, man. My job. Ellen and Pauline hear that? My job done. That's all I wanted to know. When I thank you, Mr. Glaze. That's all I want when I start this program, you know. Me I say what Meadowbrook with only for thing that the 80s and nobody don't want to talk about it. I say me go chat about it, you know. So my job done. My job is done. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Glaze. I didn't realize that so much people never know say Meadowbrook.
There could be another major criminal fraud scheme that Donald Trump is
Sorry.
that is
Helen, that distract us.
in front of our eyes.
Turn it up, Helen, or down. Wait.
Okay.
You got it? Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, man, no problem. Yeah. So, Pauline, let me ask you the same question I asked Paul. Were you aware that Meadowbrook had won so many trophies in the 1980s?
No,
Okay.
I was nowhere.
Okay. Because you were abroad
I
as well.
learned that from you. I didn't know.
Yeah. And you, Helen, you were aware of that Meadowbrook achievement in the 80s?
No. When the the New York chapter got established, I think Sam and Dennis spoke about their time and Manning Cup and so forth. But the details I don't remember.
And even although we had 2 Rhodes Scholars in the 80s, none of them knew about
Yeah,
it.
that I knew because I saw it in the newspaper.
Oh, the Rhodes Scholars. You had known more that, Mr. Glaze, the Rhodes Scholars?
Yes, the Rhodes Scholars. I think my brother was one of the Rhodes Scholars.
No. It was the Rhodes Scholars was in the 80s. And those are the 2 Rhodes Scholars Meadowbrook ever produced. Gabel Crichton and Andrea Wright. Yeah. You knew about the Rhodes Scholars, Pauline?
No, I didn't know until when we were talking, when we were on our podcast, that I learned that you mentioned it.
Okay.
But I didn't know.
Well, I'm glad we have spread the word far and wide now. So Meadowbrook achieved
Oh, yes.
great things in the 1980s because if we never do it, nobody wouldn't do it at all. It's not going to black hole, Mr. Glaze. That's why I started doing it. I never want
Very
to
good.
I never want to talk at all. Anyway, Mr. Glaze, let me ask you a couple of last questions. I believe it or not, we're there for almost 1.5 hours. Let me ask a question now. What do you think you can do? What do you think if you see a old student from Meadowbrook? What would you tell him to encourage him to start, give back to the school? What would you tell him say? Why do you think we as old students should give back to Meadowbrook? I'm gonna put it that way there.
Yes, I think we should give back whatever we can, right? Because tell the boy Meadowbrook. It's a great school. It's a great school. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
So what would be elevator pitch to somebody if it's somebody when about for a long while? We ever tell him so why I need to give back up? We ever tell him why I'm have to give back? Our truth.
Well, all the other schools them have them what do you call it now?
Them alumni association, yeah.
Right, all that. So Meadowbrook supposed to. I think Meadowbrook have one, but I don't know if it's still functioning.
No, I have several chapters now, Mr. Glade. We have a New York chapter, as Pauline or Helen talked about earlier. We have a Atlanta chapter, and I think we have a group in Jamaica. So yeah, definitely, we're more vibrant now, and these programs keep the conversation going, which is good, which is good. And Pauline and Ellen, I want you to chime in on this. What would be your elevator pitch if it's a Meadowbrook old student we haven't seen for a while? What do you tell them, say? You tell the first, Pauline, what would you tell them why they should give back to the school?
First of all, you feel it's a fulfilling feeling when you give back, especially to a school that you attended that you gained so much from. I mean, we carried away so much from Meadowbrook. The fellowship and everything, the camaraderie, as I always talk about. I would recommend them to Meadowbrook because of the experiences that we had. And as I said, when we got to Meadowbrook, when we first went to Meadowbrook, I mean, everybody was behaved decently. We didn't have any rowdyism. We didn't have a whole lot of fights. People got along. The guys were, as I said, gentlemen, because we never had no guy who rush you and all of them things, as they used to call it. They were mannerable. They approached you like ladies. They treated you like.
Yeah, go ahead, Pauline. You were finishing up about why people should give back to Meadowbrook.
Because it's fulfilling, as I said before, and for Meadowbrook as an older school, they need a lot of help in terms of getting things modernized. I would get lots of what do you call it, videos from messages from what's her name, Nadine, about projects that she wants to start and the help that she needs. And I love to know that the school is being supported, in so many ways. And I really think she's trying her best to get it out there to as many Meadowbrookens as she can. To sort of come aboard and help to make it better for the students.
I know exactly what you're talking about. She called me the other day. She wanted me to put next year. She want to have a list of the greatest sports people in Meadowbrook over the years. So she asked me to put together a list, and I was going to call her about it because the older people I don't know, the people in my age group and the younger people, so we put together a list there, and we honor the sports people who contribute to Meadowbrook over the years. Just
quite a few.
Yeah, man, quite a few. So just to build the vibe, both male and female, Just to build a nice Nadine she wants to do next year, and I will talk it up. This is the first time I mention it publicly, so people know it. And I will reach out to a couple of people to put a list together. So what will be your elevator pitch, Helen, before I go to Paul for him last couple of questions?
Well, in a nutshell, it's all part of social responsibility, giving back, whether to your community or to your school. And the economy is such that the school cannot carry the full weight of all that's needed for the kids and for the school. So there has to be extras coming in from elsewhere.
Yeah, definitely. There is no reason why we shouldn't. You're right about that, Ellie. You're right about that. So let me ask you the last couple of questions, Paul, before I let you go. How you make you feel I bring back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years? 60 odd years, you know. Because you started Meadowbrook before me even born. In 1962, me born, and I say I got Meadowbrook from 1961. How it make you feel I bring back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years?
Boy, make me feel good, man. Boy, tell you, say, boy, don't care how much, don't care how don't care how down you are, how down I was. This all these memory, man, and seeing Pauline and Helen, it was very, very, very fulfilling.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, good to hear that, Mr. Glaze. Very, very good to hear that. Good to hear that. But all right, well, let me ask you the last question. I ask everybody, and then I ask a closing remark from each one. And I don't know how much of this podcast it is. So by now you should know the last question, but let me ask you anyway. Well, I know it have one side for me. Now you're mine, Mr. Glaze, and I will keep calling you that because after the fur, I see as a big man for me. So I still Mr. Glaze for me. What made Meadowbrook magical? You know, I have no answer, I think.
Oh, me?
Yes, I you not talk.
Yeah.
You not talk.
Sometimes when you ask this question, afterwards you said, well, say we should say this, but at the present moment,
What make it special to you? I'm put on that way. Make it easy. What made it special to you? Can you leave and you come there? What make it special for you?
well, one thing special at Calabar, it was only boys. When you come to Meadowbrook, you had the girls, right? And with the girls, you try that you don't want the girls to be ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
You want to, yeah, you see, you don't want the girls to be ahead of you. Even though the girls, what I notice is that girls are much brighter than boys, right?
I hear your story, Mr. Glaze. I didn't know it for the girls them too, but not because of that. So I went more honest than you, Mr. Glaze. Yes, because them bright there, no, that not nothing to do with it for me. I just love to find a Meadowbrook girl, them, don't worry.
But that's why you get caning.
That's why I get caning, Pauline, exactly. And I'm lucky it's only one time we get caning. That's true, Pauline. Lucky.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you for a closing remark. I seem to take it there for 90 minutes. A wonderful conversation, Mr. Glaze, to come down memory lane. Come share the evening now with me. So, let me ask you for a closing remark. First, you go, Mr. Glaze. Any closing remark before I close out the program? Yeah?
Oh, closing remarks. Well, Mr. Prince, and your friends that do the podcast, I would close and say that you guys are doing a very good job, because what you're doing, a lot of people, millions of people is hearing about Meadowbrook.
True. So true.
Yeah.
They're hearing about Meadowbrook.
So
Some
true.
people never hear about Meadowbrook, right?
Yeah, man. Thank you for that, Mr. Glaze. I appreciate that. Trust me, I appreciate that. And any closing? Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Glaze. You had something else to say?
Well, that's what I just have to close with.
Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, man. Thank you. Any closing remark, Pauline?
Just that it was a pleasure being on the podcast with Paul. Mr. Glaze. Um, and you know, just being on it with him, we discovered so many other things that we didn't know.
Yeah, right.
So, as I said to you, Sir Prince, you're doing an excellent job. So keep it up.
Thank you, Paulie. Thank you.
Hmm.
And my mouth won't get me no
And
cane.
I concur.
Yeah, my mouth won't get me no cane in this time. I hope not.
No, no. I don't mind it because you've really put Meadowbrook on the map. I mean, even my siblings, some of them went to other high schools in Jamaica, and they talk about Meadowbrook and you know the podcast I sent to them, and they read it, and boy, very informative. So you're really putting us on the map, as they say.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Hmm.
I appreciate that, Pauline. I appreciate that. And any
Hmm.
closing remark, Ellen, before I close it out here?
I concur with Paul and Pauline that you're doing a great job. And like they said, you have put us on the map,
Yeah, man. Thank you.
and that's where we want to stay.
Yes.
Yep.
We want to go far and wide, all over the globe. We want to put ourselves. So, yeah, that was the purpose.
I'm just realizing it's Paul and Pauline on here.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yep. My brother was Paul. Lance, I had a
Yeah?
twin brother. He was Paul. Hmm.
Oh, yeah? But he didn't have the
Yes.
fortune to go to Meadowbrook.
No.
Okay.
He went to Walgrove.
I went to Walgrove. Yes. I remember that.
Yes.
I remember that private secondary school. Yeah, private high school at the time. Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't know you had a twin, Helen. I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, a twin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Helen,
Uh-huh.
did you have a brother that used to run from Meadowbrook?
No,
That's
that's
Sonia Francis. Sorry,
no, that's Sonia's brother, Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was in Ward House.
Yes,
good
it was,
runner.
yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good
100.
runner.
Yeah, 100, yeah, 100, yeah.
that is what he was a relative, Helen.
Not that I know of, but
Okay.
it's possible.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Anyway, let me close out the program now. So Helen Francis, Pauline Hollinsworth Henry, and Mr. Paul Glaze, as I know him, Mr. Glaze to me. It has been a wonderful conversation. God bless all of us, and God bless that great school at 2A Meadowbrook Avenue, where we can have them conversation after 60 years. Before I even born, I talk about things I wasn't bored at all. So thank you, Mr. Glaze, to come spend the conversation with us tonight. And as I say, God bless us all, and God bless that great school at 2A Meadowbrook Avenue. We have a good night, and God bless us. Peace out.
Okay, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Nice talking with you again, Paul.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, same here.
Nice hearing you, Paul.
Okay, you take care.
And Lance.
All right.
Keep
Bye
it up.
now.
Bye-bye.
All
All
right.
right, Pauline. Ellen, thanks. All right,
Okay.
Paul, thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. We'll talk.
Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories. And remember to give us all the encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright. Hello, this is Jelly, your Meadowbrook Memories host. Would you like to know how Meadowbrook won 7 trophies in 4 years in the 1980s? Purchase a copy of my book, The Startling Surprise for a Friend, a Relative, or a Student at Meadowbrook. Thank you. Check the link below. The views expressed by guests on this podcast are their own and their appearances on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. While we will not add to statements made by a guest, we reserve the right to exclude statements or remarks that might be considered inflammatory. Thank you. So remember, as we listen to these conversations, and I must thank Nadine Moulton for this, memories are made to be told, not buried.